used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like.
Tonight, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. KJ Hamler returning it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
KJ Hamler on the return.
The former Missouri Tiger Drew Lock will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Lock's pass.
13 yards on the game's opening play.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing on first down is Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now Lock. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. But he's got it.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense going to go to work, and it is Deshaun Watson at quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before. But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
The Broncos take over.
There is a hush indeed. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 30.
Locke working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And he's into the clear. The 20, 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown!
Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Gordon on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
from just shy of midfield. Locke. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And he stopped immediately there.
Melvin
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 2nd and 15 now. Locke. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
18 on the play. First down, Broncos.
On first down, Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fielded in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game, and a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Broncos 14, Texans 7.
From the 50, it's Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Watson looks to throw again. And Stills over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Broncos 30-yard line.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 4.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Watson. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
From the gun, here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Complete to
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
at the 35.
Now Locke again. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Denver.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
At the 10-yard line.
Now Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was capped off by a Philip Lindsey touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
First down.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He's got his tight end Fant. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Broncos first down.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Portland.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again. Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Deshaun Watson of the Texans offense trot back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Jackson on the coverage.
Throwing again is Watson. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we're at halftime in this AFC. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
14.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
first and 10 at the
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Watson now to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle.
Watson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
the 18-yard line.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. To the air yet again, Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Darren Lee in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely needed to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And we roll the highlights of the game he's had. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Watson's pass.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but it'll be 2nd down. Lock again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Locke now on first down. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. Locke 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Texans.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Roby on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And Gordon's going to be stopped short.
Melvin Gordon on the carry. Bernard McKinney on the...
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. On first down, it's Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Now Watson on 3rd down.
Watson's pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw it is Locke. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Drew Lock taken down in the end zone. 2 points for the defense. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times at the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Sheldon Rankins, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And this is incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Incomplete.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Launch pass.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Von Miller, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Watson picked by his former teammate Kareem Jackson. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all. Right, it's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Mario Edwards Jr. drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Rosa's kick is good.
The field goal,
and that will give them a 12-point lead.
Broncos 31.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Watson. And his throw is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Watson. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Throwing again. Watson, screenplay, Johnson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
To Duke Johnson.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, Watson. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Incomplete. A.J. Boye on the coverage.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Locke. This is the tight end, Fant. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Locke going to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. They'll try the draw. Lindsey. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
He was brought down.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Locke working out of the gun. His pass caught at the 4.
Locke's pass.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. From the gun, Locke. He's got it. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. 3rd down and to the air yet again. Watson, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Down at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Sheldon Rankins able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Texans get a bit closer. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee. And guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round. First step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Houston, good night, everybody.